I found another $4,000 valued item at a thrift store. Let me show you it. Let's go. What's up, party people? It's the MCM Hunter, and today we are looking for deals on mid-century modern furniture. I'm in my place, my favorite place. Let's go. So I like to show you the ins and outs of me searching, looking for items, what I'm looking for, ups and downs, looking across, left and right, what I'm trying to find in my mindset in looking for items. So I'm in my favorite store. This is called My Favorite Place, and I'm looking. So let's see what we can find. Now, from my experience, you gotta look high and low in each nooks and crannies. Is it nooks and crannies or nook and crannies? Or nook and cranny, whatever it is. You gotta look, and you gotta look intently, and you gotta look for purpose. So that's what I'm doing now. Sorry, I got some on my lip, but looking for purpose in this store. Now, as you can see, this place is slammed back from floor to ceiling. So that's why I like coming in here. You never know what you're gonna find. And they do a good job of like replacing and like transitioning stuff in and out. For instance, you can find randomly like a vintage Coke vending machine in a store. That's crazy. Or like these Coke trays in a store. Or you can find like vintage lamps, whatever that is. And it's just so many cool items in here, but I'm looking for more mid-century modern, so let's continue to look. Now, I just noticed something pretty cool. Just vintage Pyrex sitting around on the ground. I don't know this pattern, but it is pretty special. It's a large bowl. They want $25. I may buy this for my series, turning what, $10 to $1,000, because that could be a good flip. So, well, another vintage yellow Pyrex bowl, and then lastly, sorry for the noise, another Pyrex bowl. 3 Pyrex bowls. This one's 30, so I'm guessing this is the more rare pattern. If you know the patterns, leave a comment down below. Tell me which one is more desirable. Now, just in this booth up front, I see a couple mid-century modern chairs right there, and then a couple like laying tables back here, and then a Danish teak table there. I know that's not a great picture of me showing you that, so I'll show you some B-roll right now, but that is really cool. These are really cool. For the chairs, you want $220 for the pair, which is, I think that's kind of expensive. But yeah, super cool items. Gonna leave those behind now. These boots are made for walking. I just like having fun, that's all. But the plan is mid-century modern. Like I said, there's tons of cool items in here, but I'm trying to find my mid-century modern piece. And trust me, I have a good feeling that I will. So stay tuned. You have to. So look at this cool leather jacket here. It's like, I think it's like a pilot jacket, vintage, $235 on it. So, but I mean, it is really cool. Look at the patches. It's leather. It's weathered just perfectly. A really, really, really cool piece. Yep, this place is also well known for the smalls, but like, as you can see, there's aisles, and to find the smalls, you gotta take your time, look with purpose. Look, go down every aisle, look up and down every little spot. As you can see, it's kind of cramped, but you gotta do it. You gotta sacrifice. Like, I'm in this random little cubby hole back here, and as you can see right there in the case, a random Pyrex bowl. I mean, you gotta be like on your P's and Q's in here. Uh-oh, I think I found something. Let me do my happy dance real quick, cause I got something. I'm telling you, you gotta look high and low, cause I might have missed this initially. Actually, I did miss this initially, and then I kind of spotted it out of the corner of my eye, and so here's what I'm looking at. But check this piece out right here. I don't know if you can see it. It has a Scandinavian modern vibe to it, but it's actually by the Dixie company. So this, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you the inside, is the 𝐥𝐤 model by the Dixie company. Now this was their take on the Danish modern design cues, and it's actually a really cool piece. Now it's pretty random that I found this in this random shop. Like I said, you gotta look high and low, but that dresser has some value on it. So being a larger mid-century modern dresser, that alone creates value, but being that Dixie brand and that 𝐥𝐤 modern design era, it's really cool. And I did some research on that 𝐥𝐤, the model, and they did not make that many of them. So the rarity just keeps going up and up. So how much does this thing cost in this random store? I'll show you. So it's $295, which is not that bad at all, but here's the kicker. A similar dresser to that is selling for $4,000 online. Yep, you heard me. 4 G's, 4 racks, 4 big ones. Wow. Now, obviously, you know me. I got to do my dealing, wheeling. I got to get it for the lower price, so I'm going to ask them if they can take an additional 10 to 15% off, which gives me a sale price of about $275. So I just took $275 and turned it to roughly, well, we won't say 4,000 because 4,000 was on Cherish, which was the highest in retail. Let's just say we turned it to $1,500. No, let's just say we turned it to $1,000. You know what? I'm even going to go even lower. Let's just say $800. So we made $550 profit on a random item that we saw in this flea market / consignment store, which is amazing. But I also wanted to show you, it is possible to find these mid-century modern pieces out here in these random thrift / consignment stores. It really is possible. But enough about this dresser. I was going to show you like my daily routine and looking through this store, but I just got so hyped because you gotta celebrate the wins. You got to. And finding and sourcing these items in random locations is always the fun part and the thrill for me. Oh, and by the way, look at this cool swan glass candy dish. But yeah, so it's safe to say, I mean, I'm probably gonna pick that up, obviously. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I have to end on a high note. But I found a arguably valued at potentially $4,000 item for $250 in a random thrift / consignment store. And I'm feeling good. But like I said, unfortunately, this is the end of the video. If you can please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And if you're interested in some of my crazy finds in the thrift store, particularly in Goodwill, check this video out right here. I found another $4,000 piece for $25 this time. And like always, peace.